Welcome back to another rendition of Clapping Beefcakes. I am the Taco or the Beast, and I'm joined here with Jarvis. And today we are doing the Taco's rankings on Batman movies that the Taco has seen. Take it away, Jarvis.
Yes, so the first one is I have actually never seen any of these older ones. And who plays the Batman in these?
Which one you
The
talking about?
yeah, sorry, I forgot you can't see. I've never sorry, it's the Batman again. Not
Batman again.
not Batman again. Hold on, Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
Mm-hmm.
So Batman's played by George Clooney in that one.
George Clooney. Yeah, I've never seen any of the ones with Clooney. I've just seen clips. So that's the first one.
Well, it is an awful movie. Not gonna say anything about it. So that is going straight to F tier. No ifs, ands, and buts about it.
Well, we only have D tier.
Say again?
We only have the D tier.
Okay, we'll put it in D then.
Really that bad?
Yeah, it really is. It's not that good. They like try to do comedy and stuff with it. Like I remember there's like a bidding war or something between Batman and Robin, and like Batman pulls out the Batman credit card. Like, why would Batman even have a credit card? Because that would just completely ruin his secret identity or whatnot. Like, just awful. And then it's just really a forgettable movie and just not that good. Tries to be funny and it's just like it just doesn't make sense half the time. So D tier for sure.
Gotcha. So now the next one is the Lego Batman movie.
Ooh, ooh. See, this is like when a Batman movie should be funny. All right. Um, Kind of like the bromance that Joker and Batman have going on in this movie, with Joker being obsessed with that Batman needs him and he needs Batman. It's pretty funny. Batman's laugh is also hysterical and funny. Um, and it's just everything you need in a Lego movie. So yeah, B tier for sure for me.
I've seen some clips. Not, I mean, didn't really think one way or the other, but they were pretty funny. Uh,
Alfred the Butler with two T's. All right, Batman Returns is up next, and this is the sequel to the 1989 Michael Keaton one. So, uh, yeah, it was pretty good. Not as good as the first one, in my opinion, um, but still a really good Batman movie. Considered one of the best sequels. Obviously, not the best because we know why. But for me, this one's A tier. This one's really good, especially with Danny DeVito as the Penguin. Uh, really good. And obviously Michael Keaton as Batman, second best Batman, and you can talk to a wall on that one. Um, so yeah, for me, A tier for sure.
is that the one where it's the meme of him like sitting and like he sees the bat sign, like the meme that's been going around? Is that one? Or is that a
Yeah,
different one?
it's either that one or the first Michael Keaton one, but I think it's that one, the
Gotcha.
Batman Returns.
Okay, now we're kind of getting into a few of the cartoons. Um, and this one is Batman versus Dracula. Kind of sounds like a Scooby-Doo title.
Uh, Quite the opposite, actually. This is a movie to the 2004 animated Batman series, which shout out my brother Lou Gakis. He'd tell you it is a really, really good show because it was. Um, the movie though wasn't as good as the show in the early seasons. The late season of the show kind of got iffy, but I'm not talking about the show. We're doing movies. Um, for me, I would honestly put this one C tier because it's not as good as the show, and but it's still I wouldn't say bad. It's just not good or great. It's just another Batman movie. Honestly, so this movie is kind of weird. It's 6, like, short stories, and it's supposed to, like, bridge the gap between, Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, but it's not, like, canon in the Nolan verse. Um, and it's really just, like, Batman just like his reputation of the Batman, like really, it's him like building it. Um, it has different villains like um Deadshot, which that's like the main one, and that's like the best like out of the 6 stories, that's the best one, the Deadshot one. I believe Scarecrow as well, and I think there's a couple other ones. They're all written by different people and like different like animation style. Like the first one is like kind of more like an anime style, and I don't like that one. But like the other 5 stories are kind of mid outside of the Deadshot one. So like honestly, to me, this is like a mid movie. So SABCD. So I'm gonna put this like C maybe.
It's
I don't
so
think
if
it's like
you're
a. I think I put it. Ooh, there's only one good story on it, and Batman versus Dracula kinda had some story to it, and there's just one I'd put it below Batman versus Dracula. Um, actually, I lied, above it, put it above it,
okay,
because this one's borderline B and borderline C. It's kinda like high C, low B, kind of like a yeah. Let me go ahead and
uh,
look.
next one is
It's the Flash movie.
Flash.
Alright, Flash, um, movie I saw with my brother and old boy Andrew Beekman. Shout out Andy Beek, or Beek the Man is what my boy Jaeger would call him. Which Jaeger's going through basic training right now, so congrats to Jaeger. Um, Flash. So I don't want to say it's necessarily Flashpoint 'cause I don't know if it is, but yeah, Barry changes time or whatever, and like goes into like an alternate universe, and where there's two Barrys. Um, and Michael Keaton is the Batman in that one. So third Michael Keaton Batman movie, kind of. Some may say, "Well, it's a Flash movie. It's not a Batman movie." Well, Batman is heavily in that movie. It starts with Ben Affleck, and then it goes to Michael Keaton, and then it ends with George Clooney as Bruce Wayne, not Batman.
I was gonna say
So
it does show even in like the posters he's like involved in it. So it's not like he's just a side character and that he's not really
no,
involved.
he's heavily involved in it, and it's just great to see Michael Keaton's Batman back again. For me, there's the last Zack Schneider film, and it just wasn't bad. Hot take: Schneider verse was honestly kind of goaded. Um, Ben Affleck wasn't that bad of a Batman, but we're not talking about that. The main Batman on this one is Michael Keaton, and like I said, second best Batman, and he honestly carries the movie. And there's even nods to like Nicolas Cage as Superman, which didn't happen. Uh, my boy Andy Beek had to beat the man. He had to tell me about why. But for me, I'm gonna put this in B. Jarvis, what all do I have in B?
You just have Lego Batman.
Put it below Lego Batman because it's not. It's technically the Flash. It's not a Batman movie, but Lego Batman was peak. So put it above Lego Batman. I'd say
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever. Val Kilmer's Batman, the late Val Kilmer. Rest in peace. Val Kilmer obviously is known more for his roles in like Top Gun, but he was Batman, and he wasn't a horrible Batman. This movie had Tommy Lee Jones as Two Face, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the first big screen Two Face, um, and Jim Carrey as the Riddler, who really had an interesting role as the Riddler. Um, and who is I think Chris O'Donnell is the Robin in this one. Um, so it starts off. It shows the Robin origin story and stuff, but Robin's not a kid. Robin's basically a grown up. Um, but yeah, overall, not a horrible movie. Like I said, definitely a lot better than the George
Man and
Clooney one,
Robin.
Batman and Robin. This is where the infamous "Kiss from a Rose" came from. Fun fact: Seal made this song for Batman Forever, which some people were like, how's this a Batman song? But like even today, for the new Lego Batman game that just came out like a couple days ago, all the trailers and stuff had Kiss. Well, the final trailer had "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal, so that was great.
That was made for
Um,
this movie?
say again?
That was made for this movie?
Yeah, he made it for the movie. Seal made "Kiss for a Rose" for the
I did not know
Batman.
that.
Yeah, so if you look up the music video for it, it's Batman. It's literally set in Gotham City, so pretty
Mm.
cool. Goated song, by the way. I know Jarvis would agree.
So,
Um,
where would you rank it?
I'm gonna rank it in the C tier,
Now you
above
have
high C tier,
above both Batman
high C
vs.
tier for
Dracula
sure.
and
This is also fun fact. This is Mama Satterfield's favorite
mm.
Batman movie. So, Mom, don't kill me for not putting it as the best.
So are you putting it above the Dracula and the Gotham Knight, or just
Yeah,
one?
put him above both of those.
Gotcha. All right.
Next film, Jarvis. Okay, so Batman 1989. Really good movie. Michael Keaton did absolutely amazing, and Jack Nicholson as Joker, second best Joker performance, really good. Arguably the first in a lot of people's books, but not mine. Tim Burton did outdone himself. A lot of Academy Awards for I think a lot of stuff. Had to look that up. Um, Prince was in the soundtrack as well, so really good as well. Um,
Jackson fan.
s- say again.
I'm more of a Michael Jackson fan.
Okay, well, they're both really good artists. Prince has made some bangers too, but I personally prefer MJ more as well. But we're not talking about MJ. This is the first S tier Batman movie.
Paco. Did I hear that right?
Say again.
Did I hear that right?
S tier. Yeah, this is an S tier movie.
Oh.
This is. I think there's only two, maybe three, um, two maybe three S tier Batman movies, and this is one of them.
So Dark Knight Returns, yeah.
Part two. This is part two. Um, okay, so this one is based off a novel. I don't know who made it, but basically Bruce Wayne is like 55 years old and has to come out of retirement as the Batman to fight a bunch of criminals. Um, basically, it leads to a fight with a Joker, and Batman paralyzes him, but we don't know. It kind of hits off on a cliffhanger whether if it was Batman that killed the Joker, or if this was Batman that killed the Joker, or if Joker committed suicide to frame Batman. But this is one of the better animated films for sure. Um, Scored really high, and I just know it's really good. DC does really good with their animated films. I will say that. For this one, to me, this is gonna be an A tier for me. Um,
The only other
do I
one
have
you
any?
have,
Say again.
the only other one you have in A tier is Batman.
Returns. Below Batman Returns. But yeah, really good. And what's the next film, Jarvis?
Now we kind of get into the more, which not all these are older, but like we're definitely getting into the more that definitely most of them came out when we were alive. So the first one is,
Batman versus Superman. Ooh. Batman versus Superman.
which, sorry, can I get off? Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
The whole Batman versus Superman, and maybe this is just coming from a biased Superman fan. Um, and I get it, that's not how comic books and movies work. It's not how Superman is. But if Superman really just decided that, oh, like we have beef, because I feel like in the movie it's very one-sided where Batman's like, you can't do this or blah blah blah, like you're destroying this city, and like, Superman's just trying to be Superman, and So I just feel like if Superman really at one point was just like, okay, we're gonna fight. I whatever little Batman suit he made, I just don't think that really would have been enough to like actually withstand him without the kryptonite. Once Batman gets a hold of kryptonite, then it's anybody's game obviously, and he's definitely smart enough to use it and to um you know kill if he wanted to. But it's just when the Batman versus Superman, like you're talking about a great superhero Batman who doesn't have any powers, but obviously has prep time. And I saw this whole argument on, I don't know if you ever see clips of the Escape podcast, but the guy that made Deadpool, he was on it and he talked about like the whole thing of prep time. It was used for like one little thing and then it kind of like blown out of proportion. And now everybody's arguing with Batman is like, oh, if he has prep time, he'll just he'll defeat anybody. So the whole
Yeah, that's like
idea,
that's 100% true. That's 100% true.
it's not though. Like it's just like it's not like it's just that idea is so blown out of proportion. And but so my point is like you compare somebody like that, still a great superhero, but then you compare it with Superman, okay, who like the whole thing is like he's not actually. I mean, he's smart, but like he's very easily he's trustworthy. He gets tricked a lot. That's it. I mean, it's how even Lex Luthor like he tricks him into kind of these impossible situations. And uh but like if Superman really just wanted to be like this is beef over, like
I mean,
it
it
wouldn't
really just
even it
depends
wouldn't
if
be a
Batman
fight.
gets prep time or not. Like, 'cause, like, if Batman gets no prep time, then obviously Superman can just, like, break into the Batcave and then, like, just kill Batman.
That's
Like,
yeah, but and like and even and I'm sure he knows he's Bruce Wayne. Like like when Bruce Wayne is
oh,
walking
yes.
down the street, he could just drop a boulder on top of him if he wanted to. Like, but I know that's not how things work, and that's not how Superman would ever really defeat him. But I hate when they're like I just hate it when people really compare the two. When in my opinion, you just it's just Superman. Like it, without kryptonite, he's I mean that's his literally only weakness, and then people are acting like Batman with whatever super suit he makes somehow just like blocks his blows. I don't know. Anyways,
I mean, obviously, like, that's just like saying, like, you take away Homelander's, like, powers, and then, like, he just obviously is gonna lose. Like, um, Batman obviously can't win without kryptonite, but without saying that, he's the world's greatest detective. So you give him time to prepare, he's gonna freaking win, without a
I
doubt.
definitely I will say that you add in Batman's prep time and he's way smarter than Superman in my opinion. Um, that's probably not a hot take, but like you uh you de- Superman would 100% be tricked, be outsmarted, outwit, whatever. Like I totally agree with that.
I mean, yeah,
But
one-on-one fight, like, them 2 just fighting bare fist and stuff, Superman wins. Like,
yeah,
that's
I just think like yeah. Anyways, yeah, I get your point though.
okay, but, like, yeah, we'll go on the argument of Batman with prep time versus anybody because the whole contingency plans for just different freaking
Hmm.
thing. Alright, anyways, Batman versus Superman, which was not regarded lightly by fans. People really hated Ben Affleck's Batman, but they didn't understand because he's a dark and brooding and really doesn't care for life. After Joker killed the Joker, or Joker killed the Robin, which I believe in Schneiderverse was Jason Todd. Batman really just went all depressed and unhinged, and obviously you see him be more brutal with people and just doesn't care as much as what you think. Like, oh, Batman, no killing, whatever. But completely misunderstood. Um, Zack Schneider didn't go the right path with it, but with Ben Affleck, with good writers, Ben Affleck would have been honestly up there in greatest Batmans. Um, it just shows Batman. really preparing and just for the worst with Superman. And like it shows the detective side of him, and then obviously leads into the Flash with the flash forward, and he's like, Save Lois, she's the key." And then yeah, and it kind of like teases the Justice League and stuff. But yeah, for me, Batman versus Superman, it's kind of not the greatest. I really would have liked to seen a standalone Batman film in the Zack Snyder verse. Um, but that's just me. Many people wouldn't have want to. I'm gonna put Batman versus Superman in C tier because it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest Batman one.
Okay, so then in the C tier, you have Batman Forever, Gotham Knight, and Batman versus Dracula.
They're better than all of them. It's better than all of them.
All right, now you're on to Justice League. Zack
Uh,
Snyder edition.
so Schneider's version. So I think Justice comes in gray or whatever the tagline is. 4-hour movie. Long as crap. Kind of the same plot as the Justice League movie that came out in theaters, but or at first, but pretty different. Schneider did his own thing with it. This one's a lot better of it, and you're like, oh, it's a Justice League movie, not the Batman. Batman's assembling the Justice League in that, and I get it. Kind of goes on tangents on other people's stories and stuff, but it's pretty good. And it has the scene of the apocalypse and stuff, which we saw in Batman vs Superman, where Batman was just murking people when Superman turns evil. So I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I'm gonna put this movie in B tier. And what all do I have in B tier?
You have Lego Batman and The Flash.
What I have?
Lego Batman and The Flash.
Yeah, put them above both of them. This is that made Justice League that much better. Schneider's version did. Justice for the Schneiderverse. Really would have loved to see it play out.
It seems,
But
and that's and even in the Justice League version or Justice League movie, that kind of backs my point of when he comes back alive, he's obviously unhinged and doesn't really know anything, and then it's like, oh, like he's killing everybody, or he's like he's just like beating them all up. And it's like, yes, that is if Superman really won, wouldn't really be a fair fight, which I don't think most people are saying that it would be, but okay, now we
uh-huh.
have, I think this is animated. I think I've heard good things. Batman Under the Red Hood.
Oh my goodness, that's like my favorite animated movie. It is so good. Like, oh man, this is the best animated Batman movie of all time. I like it's Jason Todd with dying, getting resurrected, and becoming the Red Hood, and then Bruce having to fight him and try to turn him back, and just Batman using his detective work, and he worked with Nightwing. Oh man, this is just it's so, and it shows Black Mask too. Oh, it's just so good, so good. Ooh, this is when I said three. Yeah, this is also an S tier movie, below Batman 1989, but this is literally, I think it's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes as well. Like, this is just the best animated Batman movie, and, it's just so good.
Um, Next up is, I believe the new, or maybe Flash came out after. I know Flash did came out before, but I believe this is the newest incarnation of the Batman, which is the Batman.
Actually actually, Flash came out afterwards.
Of course it did.
Um Batman, everyone's like, "What? You chose the Twilight dude as Batman? Like, what are you guys thinking?" Um It is a really good movie. Robert Pattinson played well as like the emo, depressed, obviously, Edward the vampire Batman. I can't remember the guy who played the Riddler. He did a really good job as that. and I'm just super excited for next year when Batman 2 comes out. Um, who all was in it? Penguin as well, and then have a more
Nolan.
realistic Batman, a Batmobile as well with it. Um, this was this was a really good Batman movie. Not as good as the Nolan trilogy. Who's texting me? Um, but still really good in my opinion. This is an A tier movie as well.
You just have
Um,
The Dark Knight Returns and um, is it Batman
above.
Returns, the one with the Penguin?
Ooh, is it better than Batman Returns? I don't think it's better than Batman Returns, but it's still really, really good.
It's in between the two.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so um, now we have the Christopher Nolan Batmans, and
Ooh.
now do you want to rank them one, two, and three, or one, three, two?
1, 2, and 3.
Okay. All right,
So
so Batman Begins.
Nolan's Nolan Batman Begins. Okay, so start of the Christopher Nolan Batman, Christian Bale, great Batman, and it does a really good job of portraying the League of Assassins. Like 1989 Batman, we jumped straight into just him being Batman, nothing with the origin story or anything. Um, this one is really good with Killian Murphy as Scarecrow and Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul. Um, and then like it really shows time like with Bruce in the League of Shadows, League of Shadows. So really good on that. And Lucius Fox by Morgan Freeman. There's just so many memorable people in this trilogy. Um, this one to me is high A tier, the highest A tier for sure. It's just Christopher Nolan came out swinging with a really good Batman movie, and it was just great. So, high A tier, highest A tier for sure.
All right, now we get into people's favorite Batman movie, their favorite superhero movie in general, and I'm sure some people just their overall favorite movie, The Dark Knight.
I mean, I don't even have to explain it. It's the best Batman movie ever created. A lot of that has to do with Heath Ledger, but and his Oscar worthy. Well, he won an Oscar for it after he died, sadly. What's different from Dark Knight in 1989 was Joker didn't die at the end. They wanted to bring him back. They also wanted to bring back Jack Nicholson as a Joker, but they killed him off. So really couldn't bring him back, and that was a mistake they honestly made. Um, but yeah, I don't even have to explain it. It's perfect with the downfall of Harvey Dent um, as as
Two-Face?
Two Face, and him, especially his quote that he said, and it also correlated to him: either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, and he did. He did. And then Batman's noble thing because he said Gotham needs to see Harvey Dent as the hero. They don't need to see him as a villain, and him basically being wanted from the police for murder of Harvey Dent, even though he didn't. Too many good moments in the movie. It's really good. I even have a Lego set of the Bat Tumbler, so pretty cool stuff. Heath Ledger, perfect Joker, the greatest Joker with the greatest Batman. Um, Cillian Murphy even makes an appearance in the beginning, so it's just really perfect. It's like there's not much to say about it. You could say the Homelander meme, like especially the eeriness. I talk about it all day, but as highest S tier, nothing's going above it. It's really good.
Now, last but not least, The Dark Knight Rises.
Dark
I
Knight
was
Rises.
born in the darkness.
So obviously the weaker of the three, still really good movie. It's just really hard to go from a great movie to a perfect movie and try to go better than perfect. Obviously it doesn't live up to the hype that Dark Knight gave it, but still easily 8.5 out of 10. movie. Batman Begins is a 9. So really, like it's just super hard to go after you when you made a perfect movie, but still really good. Tom Hardy as Bane, not doing the comic accurate version, but still doing a really good Bane. Um, this one's also A tier for me, 100%. Still, Nolan trilogy is just great. All three movies are great all around, and it's just he really did Batman perfectly.
So as far as
With
A tier, we have Batman Begins, Batman Returns, The Batman, and The Dark Knight Returns.
but it's the second best in that A tier.
Well,
Jarvis next film.
that's it.
That's it.
That's all of them.
All right. Thank you for watching the Tacos ranking on Batman films. Um, I don't feel like I made really any super controversial moves. Sorry for all you Batman and Robin lovers. Just wasn't a good movie. Um, if you guys disagree with me, too bad. It's my opinion, my list. The only opinion I have that is right is that Step Brothers is overrated. Um, so sue me, Michael Scott. Um, anyways, thank you, uh, K9 EC Gideon for editing these videos. Next up will be my brother um, Lou's Lego TT games rankings list. He's almost 100% completed a lot of them, so he's pretty knowledgeable in this stuff.
And this will be like this is Lou. You know, this is this is who Lou is, and he hasn't been on anything since we went golfing like 2 years ago. So it's the return
Exactly.
of the king.
Return of the founder of the Lou Crew himself. So